In 2007, EA cold-cocked Activision's Tony Hawk series with the release of Skate. Instead of button mashing for massive combos, Skate used the right thumbstick for kickflips and the trigger for grab.
Nice grab!
16 months later, EA returns with a sequel. And while it would seem obvious that Skate 2 is far superior, don't go all aggro on the original just yet. We may indeed have a real battle on our hands. In the original Skate, you had considerable control over how you made your character look. You could make him pudgy, adjust the shape of his face, you could make someone debonair, or even disfigured. In Skate 2, you actually have less control over your body shape, and the interface isn't quite as good as the original. On the other hand, you can be a chick if you like, and on top of this is the ability to import custom graphics from the Skate website. By a slight margin of victory, Skate 2 narrowly edges out its predecessor. In the end, being able to be a girl is better than making a guy who acts like a girl.
Ah, that hurt!
Skate changed the way we look at skateboarding games. The focus was on perfecting the flick-it controls on the right thumbstick to pull off every possible kickflip in the game. Skate 2 adds so many variations to your trick repertoire that the flick-it tricks are kind of a second thought. Hand plants, foot plants, hippie jumps, getting off the board, moving objects. While not all the mechanics are perfect, Skate 2's moveset is considerably greater than the original. Skate 2 wins handily. And I didn't even talk about the new bail system. Oh, those glorious bails. The career mode was a secondary concern in Skate. You could do some challenges with Skateboard Magazine and Thrasher to unlock some new areas, but the real purpose of career mode was to explore San Vanalona and hunt for the perfect line. Skate 2 throws a ton of new challenges into the mix and a bit of a story to boot, all of which detracts from what made the original so great. With the ability and encouragement to teleport just about anywhere from the get-go, there's little incentive to discover the game world. Skate wins, and frankly, it's not that close. One reason people love the original is because it doesn't feel like a typical objective-based game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Clearly, online wasn't a primary concern for the original Skate. There's a nice free skate lobby and a handful of game modes, but it doesn't run particularly well. Skate 2 takes a page from Burnout Paradise, with loads of free skate challenges for you and your friends to attempt, as well as a number of game modes you can hop into. You guessed it, Skate 2 wins this one. It's a good thing your cheap ass finally upgraded to broadband, because now you have a reason to get your console online. The original Skate soundtrack is a grab bag of beloved songs, focused less on the recognizable hits of mainstream artists, and more of what a true fan's mixtape might sound like. EA found the perfect theme with NWA's Express Yourself.
I'm expressing with my full capabilities, and now I'm living in correctional facilities.
Skate 2's soundtrack is a little hipper, and though the majority of songs are great on their own, as a collective, it's sometimes an odd mix. Take Nas's Made You Look, which I proudly play on my Zune at work, but seems out of place when tricking over a set of stairs. This is the toughest category to call, but the final nod goes to the first Skate. While the eclectic collection of songs in Skate 2 is fantastic, the original Skate soundtrack created the perfect vibe.
Dude, you kill it. Seriously.
The original Skate had a better review score than Skate 2, and we do think that both were scored correctly. That said, you have to view these games in the context of their respective releases. We'd never seen anything like the original Skate, and a lot of its missing elements were forgiven since it was a revolutionary new product that gave us a reason to love skating again. Skate 2 adds pretty much everything we wanted to see in the original, but somehow manages to overthink the career mode just a bit. Where the first Skate was cool because it kind of gave the finger to the typical action sports game we'd grown so damn tired of, Skate 2 seems to have bowed a little bit to more typical game conventions. In the end, Skate 2 is the better game because its moveset and online modes are so far above and beyond the original Skate that it's really impossible to go back.
Hollow, let's resonate the subject because they like to follow